Nowadays, a significant part of people who want a dog do not actually want a real dog for themselves, but rather a creature, one who is cute, resembles the favorite teddy bear of their childhood, who is kind, wordy and trouble-free in everyday life even without any training. After watching numerous cute Instagram pictures and funny YouTube videos, more and more people are opting for the Japanese Shiba Inu. Few really know what character they have and what it will be like to live with a Shiba Inu. What should you think over thoroughly before you choose the Shiba Inus? We will try to summarize it for you in this part. Before starting, we'd like to ask you to subscribe to our channel. For you, it's only a second and a click, but for us it means a lot. Thank you in advance. They hunted together with the samurais. First of all, it is perhaps worth pointing out that the 1 to 2 centuries of history of the Western dog breeds known to the majority is almost only a short moment compared to the past of the Shiba Inus, as sinologists can trace these back about 3,000 years. According to current research, the Shiba Inus living today are the descendants of the small, rather fox-looking Honshu wolves that once lived in Japan and have since become extinct. According to primitive drawings from around 300 BC, a low, fox-like, crooked-tailed type of dog appeared even at that time, in addition to the population living in this area at that time. And during the early shogunate from the 12th to the 17th century, they became one of the favorite hunting dogs of the samurai clans and were indispensable in hunting animals of smaller stature, but also, for example, during wild boar hunts. The uniform name Shiba Inu was born for these dogs in the 1920s, and subsequently in 1936 they were named National Treasure of Japan. They spread outside Japan in the 1950s and has enjoyed unbroken and even growing popularity in almost every part of the world ever since. Temperament and character. As in so many other cases, the outlook can be misleading in the case of the Shiba Inus. This innocent-looking dog breed, who seems to have just stepped off the cover of a children's toy manufacturer's catalog, certainly inherited many things from their ancestors and their past. They ate extremely strong-willed, very prone to independence and waywardness. In addition, they often do not like other dogs in their environment, behave dominantly with them, and are not far from initiating small skirmishes. Besides, their hunter instinct hasn't changed much since they hunted the game with the samurai in the 16th century, and they are real escape artists. The modern construction industry could not really produce a fence that a Shiba Inu wouldn't get through. They can give up the lesson for a novice dog owner, and they will if they live with an incompetent owner, because, due to their high degree of autonomy and stubbornness, they tend to override the commands of an inconsistent and unexperienced owner at best, and completely ignores them at worst if they are uninteresting or boring for them at the moment. Although in their case we are talking about dogs of small stature, whose height at the withers ranges from 34 to 42 centimeters and their weight is no more than 7.5 to 10.5 kilograms, the extent of annoyance caused to an inexperienced, forceless, and inconsistent owner can certainly be above average. In addition to all this, of course, it is also true that if a Shiba Inu is properly handled and raised, they can become one of the most loyal breeds, who will almost grow up with the not easily accepted pack leader and do everything for him. This infatuation can reach such a level that a Shiba Inu can be prone to serious jealousy reactions towards anyone who, apart from him, has a serious role in the life of the owner. For this very reason, although the international literature classifies them as companion dogs, they should not be recommended as family dogs or to live with small children in the first place. And that voice. The Shiba Inu cannot be said to be a quiet dog at all, but rather, a quite talkative one. Of course, this is not at all uncommon among dog breeds of smaller stature. Think of herding dogs, for example. What makes them really unique, however, is the special sound scale that this breed is capable of releasing. This is what dog owners call Shiba screaming or Shiba idling with noble simplicity. Just listen to it. According to experts, the Shibas may have inherited this screaming-like or screaming sound, which at times really resembles the frequencies leaving the throat of an iodine artist, from wild ancestors, who warned each other of an emergency situation and generally everything that brought them into a state of arousal. The Shiba Inus actually make these sounds in a state of excitement, relatively often. Therefore, those who live in densely populated areas or in an apartment with paper-thin walls should definitely take this feature into account. Shedding. This breed has an extremely dense and stuffy undercoat and overcoat. Although they often clean themselves like cats, those who choose them should know that they shed almost all year round, and not a little, but a lot. This shedding process reaches its peak in autumn and spring. Due to the density of their fur, the result of continuous shedding is quite amazing compared to their size. So anyone who is allergic to animal hair or is simply cleanliness manic should think carefully about whether the cuteness factor is worth such an amount of shedding. Summary. As in so many other cases, in the case of a decision to get a Shiba Inu, it is with thinking over everything and what has been said before, especially since such a decision will be for 15 years at best, since the Shiba Inus are healthy and, fortunately, a long-living breed. Anyone who likes challenges, consistency and thorough but long-lasting work and have previous experiences with other Oriental breeds and dogs with great willpower, can safely choose the Shiba Inu. They will have a humorous and extremely loyal companion for long years. However, anyone who chooses them based on Instagram photos, 1-minute TikTok videos, or Shiba Inu mangas and has no real previous experience with dogs, will soon feel that a real dwarf Ronin follows their footsteps, who often acts like a tyrant.